Hello, welcome to Project Highrise. As we continue our little project here of revitalizing this neighborhood through this old Marquette building. Now, I say old because the game kind of gives the impression that it's an old building, and we've got lots of wear and tear in the building. So, the goals of this game is restore this building to solid financial health with daily revenues of 25,000 or more. And we haven't started the game yet, so zero revenue. Neighborhood recovery. Achieve the city's goal of revitalizing this neighborhood by having a building population of at least 250, and currently we have 38, so that number right there. And then add your own contribution to the building's already significant artistic trust with a new fountain, either inside or outside. 7% of 30 prestige achieved. So I guess we have to have 30 prestige before we have the option of building a fountain. Okay, so I already had played this episode and started moving in a direction, in a certain direction that I've decided, you know what, I don't want to go that direction. I want to try something different. And so I'm restarting. This is a restart of that. But, no big loss. I hadn't gotten that far along. And we'll kind of go through the same motions in this from here on out, just a little bit different in the direction. The idea is that, we're going to have apartments, mainly stuff over here, residential buildings and stuff over here, that we'll have some in the middle too, and fewer businesses and stuff over here. The entrance is on this side, and so there's a reason I said that. We have more businesses here in the center, more so whenever we get to where we have our medium businesses in size and large size businesses. And then over here, we'll want our retail and food services. And the reason for this is because, the game is like a big puzzle. I almost said Rubik's Cube, but it's not a Rubik's Cube. But it's a big puzzle in the sense that there are certain units that don't like smells and noise, smells or noise, or could care less about those. There are those that generate smells or noise, and those that generate smells and noise, and those who don't do either. And so the challenge of the puzzle is trying to put all the units together in a way that those who are bothered by smells and noise aren't close to those units that generate smells and noise. So I hope that makes sense. This being the entrance here, the reason we want residential over here and our businesses over here is that way we'll get more, or we should anyway, get more traffic through this area. Though, as I say that, I wonder, should I really put my businesses over here and food and stores in here? But to put stores and food in here means the residential areas, which really don't like smells, a lot of them anyway, don't like smells and odors, that would be kind of hard to balance. So I think we go with the direction we want, but by putting the housing over here and the offices here, we'll generate more traffic through this first section, though probably only on the first floor. So I may not know what I'm talking about. All right. Just making a couple of notes here. All right, so one of the things we want to do first is we want to expand out to where we... sorry, I had to scratch my ear. To where we're starting here and then working our way back towards the entrance. And that means we're going to probably need to move a lot of this infrastructure. A lot. Right now we are at 70, we're at 39 tiles currently that we're taking up, and we can use 72. So this is going to be an expensive endeavor. See, originally I was just going to kind of leave the floor plan as it was, except I moved these elevators over to make more room here. But maybe we don't want to do that. Again, I'm just kind of looking at my notes. All right, so let's get started. First thing we're going to do is we are going to expand this out here to the edge. Why are you doing that? You wanted me to look at something? No, just wanted me to go through that? Just wanted me to go through there? Okay. All right. Well, let's get started. Telling me, sorry, I should have read that. Telling me that people are unhappy. We can see people are unhappy. I don't really care that they're unhappy. Not right now, I don't, anyway. Okay. Oh, drats. I wanted to see what time it was, because if it was close to midnight, I was going to spike these guys' rents so I could get the most out of them before they left, and then boom, it was 23:59. I went right into the end of the day. How come I didn't get any revenues? What? Huh? Shows yesterday. Oh, it's a day behind kind of a thing? That's kind of weird. I don't know. That was kind of weird. Okay. Oh, I want to do some contracts. I want to remind the public, this was once a great building, popular with many denizens of downtown. Generate more daily visitors and generate some buzz so people start renewing their once fond associations. Pays $500 up front and $2,500 on completion. Grants 1 prestige. And we have basic offices. The Department of Planning and Development wants to ensure that the city commercial tax base is diversified and not overly dependent on any one sector, succeeding or vulnerable should it collapse. To that end, they'd like you to move in a diverse group of 16 small offices. Pays $500 up front and $1,000 on completion, and grants 5 influence. And then we could do studio apartments. The Department of Housing would like to increase the stock of housing available in the city for newcomers to town. They think studio apartments are best for that. Construct 10 of them and they'll be grateful. That pays $500 up front and $1,000 on completion. So we'll do the basic offices. I don't want to do studio apartments yet because studio apartments require trash services. And so I want to be up a little bit. Before we start putting them in, because we will want to also put on the same floor as the apartments medium restaurants, because they require trash as well. And then that way we're not paying, I think it's 50. Yeah, $50 per day to upkeep a trash that is only servicing, you know, a few units when we could be getting more out of it. Okay, so having said all of that, we want 16 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right. Gonna delete that. Because we're going to make this, we want that to be kind of open spaces. And then we're going to delete that. So is that right? 2, 3, 1, 2. And again, let me count this just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, very good. So I'm coloring it this because I want to show, don't use this for anything else. That's reserved space. Now this over here, we're going to leave this open for one of the medium businesses that they're going to want us to get eventually will be what? Medical, I believe. And the medical wants to be on the ground floor, but it's not gonna let me see that. Can't really see it till you unlock it. Yeah, that's a bummer. I wish games didn't do that. That way you can plan better. Okay, so, and when I say queso, I'm not talking about the cheese. It's slang for okay, so. Except for I'm not saying the O. We want to get rid of these. Oh, yeah, I know that.
Uh-huh.
No.
Uh-huh.
What? Because there's somebody in there? No. Then why was it going, That'll be some cost savings. And instead, we want to put the elevators here. There you go. There's an elevator leading to nowhere. And we'll put that there. So you have an elevator at least going up to that floor. And then in the meantime, what? I don't know. We're going to put in a small office here. Yeah, let's look at our grid. Okay, our grid goes all the way to there, so that's good. Wait. Yes, it wants us to add insurance offices. Who was that? Easy quality soups. Okay. I'm alright with that. And this was Burger and Grill. Okay. Oh, look at the fireworks. Yay. You've completed the contract. Basic offices reward payment of 1,000 has been wired to your account. Look at the fireworks. Yay. How's that for celebration? If every time somebody finished a contract with the government that they shot fireworks above that location that finished it. Okay, well, it made a profit. That's good. Let me think. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, so the other thing we want to do is we want 16 on this side. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So right here, shoot, I have to count again. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So right there, we'll be putting in a recycle and we'll be putting in trash, which means then we're going to put in elevators here. Oh, we're going to be cutting into our mural section here. Which means then, well, hold on a second. Hold on just 1 second. So this is 17. Yeah, trash recycle. Right. And then we want to move our our wiring closets and plumbing closets over there. So that's 1, 2, and 1, 2. Oh. So we'll be moving the elevator over by 1. Or maybe we leave it. Maybe we leave it. Maybe it's good. We'll just have an additional space that I hadn't originally planned on. So then that means we have, I'm going to count again. Sorry, what? That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we could go 17. Okay, we're going to move our wiring closet to right here. But in order to do that, we'll need to also put a wiring closet right there. So I think if I delete that, yeah, it becomes a door. Very good. Oh, and the reason I did that was so I could put in some more of these guys. One's electrical line and a phone line, and I believe, yeah, this original footprint has phone. So let's put in this guy at 170. 115 is the highest here. So let's go with the 115. What contracts are available? Industry diversification. So that's where it wants me to build. So Department of Planning and Development needs your help again. This time they would like to begin to diversify the city's professional class. Plan for 12 medium offices and attract a varied group of white-collar professionals to you building, should be your building, and the city will reward your cooperative spirit. Yeah, I don't think we're not going to really build medium businesses until we get to the 10th floor because they like being up higher. We want these guys to go. We're at 810 a day. And so from the elevator then, we want 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And this should be our building's footprint right here. So making an okay profit. And people are probably looking at what I'm doing here. You know, the city, building it out like this, and they're like, what is this guy doing? Let's see. Let's put a plant here and a cabinet here and a seat there, and then a plant there, a seat there, cabinet there, and a plant. Oh, and look, that just kind of balances out, right? Yeah, very pretty. You know, and one of the things as a new landlord coming in, one of the first things I would do is interview the maintenance crew and ask them, hey, what gives? How come this building is so run down? What are you guys doing? I don't pay you to sit down here and read the newspaper. Every day you should be up here maintaining some stuff, working on some, cleaning stuff up. However, you know, cleaning, so that's 120 to renovate that office, and that's on top of their salaries. So, you know, supplies, I suppose. And if the previous landowner didn't, or landlord didn't put that into the budget, then I guess you can't blame the maintenance staff. So that's why I'd have to have a conversation with them. All right. But I'm not cleaning any of that up because I want these guys to go, because I need to rework all that. So this guy does breakfast and lunch. He does coffee and breakfast. I'm wondering if I should put, because again, yeah, it's all again checking where the wires and phone goes. Well, people are probably like, man, what's this up with this bare bones stuff here? When they come see the mural. So let's wallpaper over that. And add lighting. Oh, there's a gap there. Let's add our fancy cabinet here. And some chairs, you know, in case people want to sit down after looking at the mural. And then we'll just do some indoor plants. We'll keep with this theme here. Okay, I think I'm stalling as I'm... We're going to raise your rent. Sorry about that. 200%. Oh. It's only the afternoon, so he'll probably leave before he pays me that rent. We can clean this guy up. 120. Because I do think we're going to put in another small breakfast and lunch. So this is breakfast and lunch, coffee and breakfast. So I'll probably do coffee and lunch, coffee and breakfast. But he needs water, so we're only going with this guy, Albany Park Roasters. We're making 1,000 a day. So we need you to go. Rent is too high. What do you think about it now, sucker? I think I need this guy to go too. So I can start moving stuff over into here. You know, I'm alright with these guys staying. So let me do the repairs on them. Very good. Very good. Just what I was wanting to happen. And let me see, so this closet here. And then we go with the plumbing and then trash. So really, let me do this. So that would be my plumbing closet, trash, and recycle. Okay. It's taking you forever. Forever and ever. So the reason why really I was getting rid of him, because he had that wasted space right there that I needed. So we'll just get the portable electronics back in. Okay, well, that is all the time we have for this episode. We've made some changes. Doesn't probably look a lot. Mainly, we've set the footprint of our building to the length or width that we want it. So then we'll just build on top of that from there on up. And so thank you for joining. Hopefully you enjoyed that little episode, and you'll come back and continue to join us as we keep working away at revitalizing this neighborhood and reworking the Marquette building. So until then, have a fantastic day, and thank you very much.